Now, there's no evidence that Hollywood is veering from its tried and true formula of foisting the flashy and the spectacular on movie-going audiences. But still, a bit of a backlash may be building from unlikely quarters. Fox 5's Doug Richards joins us now on filmmaking that isn't just low-tech, but downright outdated, huh?
That's right, Russ. Even the Blair Witch Project was slick technically compared to this. What you're about to see will look familiar to film school grads and your great-grandparents, but commercially it all but disappeared generations ago.
This is the hard part of movie making. Constructing the scenery, finding a place to put it, getting the actors to look right in it.
Is this clean enough, or should I redo it?
Yeah, it's just hard for me to see anything. Your eyes are so much better than mine.
It's all done to put a filmmaker's vision on celluloid. In this case, the filmmaker is Milt Thomas, producer and director of a work in progress called Claire.
It's based on a Japanese fairy tale. It's one of the oldest Japanese stories, but it's in the States in the 1920s now. It's an homage to early cinema. I can see that, yes.
Thomas's homage is more than mere tribute. He's shooting on a vintage Mitchell Standard hand-cranked motion picture camera.
We want them to look almost transparent, see-through.
The actors are dressed to show up best in black and white 35mm film.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Action.
The audio? There is none, except for a music score when it's all done.
I'm drawn to the very old school. Like I said, this is an homage to early cinema, and it fascinates me that, or the medium of the silent picture with live music, because it becomes so much more of a subjective experience.
The first rough cuts show a decidedly low-tech throwback look. High contrast, hand-cranked black and white, played back in fits and flashes. It is exactly the look Thomas wants.
You'll never see me aspiring to do like Lethal Weapon 6 or something like that.
All done for an audience Thomas admits will be marginal at best. Yet that marginal audience is a fiercely dedicated one, meeting regularly for the last 10 years as the Silent Film Society to share their appreciation for the oldest of cinema's old school.
And by today's standards, it moves slow, but it's a really, really interesting genre. It's the beginning of the art.
So I think the interest is building. As we approach the millennium, a lot of people are going back to the beginning of the century to see what started, what new innovations were coming out, like cinema.
All right, we got a burger here?
All of which plays into the aspirations of filmmaker Milt Thomas, who makes ends meet by tending bar in Midtown while slowly nurturing his silent film.
Silent films are not lacking because they're lacking sound. You don't realize how much emotion can be conveyed with just body language or facial gestures, and even just your eyes. It's a different breed of animal.
Stand by, roll camera.
The hard part is getting it all on film. As for finding an audience, Thomas expects it to be small at best, but appreciative of his homage to old school cinema.
And